Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Boss Rush Podcast, a great place to play games and be better. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Deering, and alongside me, as always, is the PC hairless race, LeRon Talk.
What's poppin'?
What happened, LeRon?
Okay, long story short, like I need to do something to manage my hair. There was also situations going on with my hair. Like I chemically treated it a couple of times, and it was just not the consistency I wanted it, and so like I'm starting over.
But you are the one male on any of our podcasts that has hair that you can do something with.
You mean besides Jacob? Like, look at that glorious like mane that Jacob has right now.
Okay. He doesn't count. He's just a beautiful human being. Okay, he doesn't count. Okay, his hair is a freak of nature. By the way, did anybody see him on Instagram the other day, chilling in a pool of G Fuel with an otter suit on?
Yes, that was epic.
Just saying, that's everything you need to know about that man in one picture. So.
Don't worry, my coily kinky hair will be back. It'll take me about 2 or 3 months to get it back to where it was, because I just cut my hair like less than an hour ago, if that. Yeah, but it'll be back.
Okay,
it'll be back because somebody doesn't even know I've done it, and by somebody I mean boyfriend.
Oh, next week LeRon comes on After Dark. I'm single.
Single, ready to mingle.
Oh gosh. Also joining us is the Mad Pharmacist herself, Stephanie Klimov.
Hello, I'm here with my Monster Energy drink, and I'm ready to talk about stuff.
She also has a Patriot shirt on. I don't know how I feel about that. That's okay.
Hey, move on.
There's nothing wrong with the Patriots.
Also joining us from all the way over from the EXPcast is Pat Klein, the man, the myth, the legend, the person.
The wise Wisconsinite, or I don't
know. That's
anyway.
Jesse.
Oh,
we gotta.
He was gone. I was gonna take that. Anyways,
I mean,
yeah.
We'll find something. We gotta find something.
It's cool.
That could be a topic.
Hey.
Okay.
The whispering Wisconsinite? No, that's dumb. I don't know. I'm trying to find other W words. The whimsical Wisconsinite.
Nah.
Night, everybody.
Okay, I'm done. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? It's Wednesday.
Doing okay, yeah.
Pretty
My
good,
cat just crop dusted me.
Oh.
It's a sign of love.
Yeah, I'm trying to transition her to adult cat food, and she was already gassy already, so... Yep.
Gotta love it. Well, sometimes my cat leaves shit stains whenever she needs on me, and I get upset, and I nickname her Shit Stain.
Oh, no.
I tried looking it up, but I can't seem to find anything on it. She just relaxes and lets it all leak out.
Oh.
All right. I'm glad I don't have that issue.
There you go. Just the more you know.
Okay. Well, my cat
It's making me realize I don't need pets.
I have one, but it doesn't count.
It's funny that you're talking about pets, but Pat and I will bring this up later.
I miss something else, didn't I? Did I miss something? I missed
Not
something.
yet.
If you missed something, I missed it too, because I feel like these two have conversations without us, Corey. I really feel like
that's also true, but
we're having a conversation right now, just like telepathically.
Yeah, there you go.
We're on that way.
They're in their own separate chat.
This is what happens with cat people.
We know.
They're in their own separate chat. These losers. We have cats. Cats are superior beings to all other pets.
You might be onto something, and we'll hold you to that later, though.
Pass.
Just hint.
No. All cats should be disposed of.
Good night, everybody.
Anyways.
How dare you?
Just saying. I'm not a cat person. It's fine.
Speaking of, when I was a
Oh,
Look at that beautiful
yeah.
face.
those
Yeah.
eyes.
Mm-hmm.
that little fluff.
There's a shit stain
Yep.
on your phone.
God damn it, you're on a roll today, Corey.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, I remember you remember the Looney Tunes cartoons with Granny and Sylvester
Yeah.
Yep.
and Tweety, right? So yeah, like every time like Sylvester would like try to get to Tweety, like Granny would always get on him, and it was like one more mistake and it's the violin factory for you. As a kid, I didn't know what the hell they were talking about, and so as I got older, I found out like the old school violin, the bowstrings for violins, was made with spun catgut.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's a good use for him.
That's what she meant by one more mistake, and it's the violin factory for you.
why not dog guts?
Huh?
What about
Why not dog guts?
Because
Why
everybody
would you
likes
cancel a
dogs.
dog?
Why
Why
would
would you
cats?
cancel a dog?
My cats. Why do it with like a species that we don't like? Like,
Cats
what
are-
do we like?
Cats are assholes. There's only like 5% of them that actually deal with you and wants your attention.
And I have one of those 5%.
Exactly. You're blessed. You're blessed.
Canceled.
Yeah, look at that. See, mine wants attention. Say hello.
She probably also wants to rip your headphones off your head.
That she does. And chew on my cords.
It
Cats.
just makes me wonder, like, how do people come up with stuff like that? Like, I want to make a musical instrument. Let me eviscerate this animal here and just oh, this looks good.
I don't know. How
Hey,
did they find out
I
horses
bet
turn
you
into
if we
glue?
were to boil a horse, we could make something that could stick things to other things.
Glue factory. Yes, glue factory. No. Come on. We already know human beings have been shitty since the beginning of time.
No. No. Hey, remember that one time, like 300 years ago, all these white people stole all these people from other countries and brought them here to, farm and do other things?
No, the crazy part is not all of them were stolen. Some of them were bought.
Man, that was a great time in history.
Oh yeah, wonderful idea. Please.
Sounded good on paper at the time.
Motherfuckers out there still feel like they're fucking entitled.
Yeah, guess what I saw trending on Twitter today? Ultra
What,
MAGA.
That's nothing new.
But it was trending today.
That's nothing new. Like Ultra MAGA is trending because Biden started calling them that.
Ultra MAGA just sounds like a disease that got mutated.
Sounds like a failed Transformers from the 80s.
Yeah. So. But I was going to say, because it's trending doesn't mean it's trending in a positive light.
Yeah, it was trending under a home and family. So.
Okay.
Wait, I need to look at this now.
Also, monkeypox was trending today too, which is the new disease of 2022.
Oh boy.
Move
I
over,
thought it was
COVID.
virtually
We got
coming back.
monkeypox.
Well, yeah, I mean, coronavirus is just getting too stale. Got to keep things fresh. Oh gosh, it's hard for me to bend this elbow.
Yeah, your nasty sack is. Oh man.
I don't see the Ultra MAGA trend.
It's fine. It was
I
this
don't wanna
morning.
get
It was
too
at like
off
9
topic.
o'clock this morning.
But it has nothing to do with
Oh.
seeing that trending. But when I go to pole class, I drive by this building, and it's a store, but it's a Let's Go Brandon store.
What am I missing about that? I feel like
I did not know anything about it either. I'm like, oh, is this like some disabled kid that we're cheering on? Like, I thought it was like, something innocent. And I don't know it has something to do with like either at a NASCAR or some sort of race where someone was saying like, well, I can swear on this spot, fuck Joe Biden, but the announcer was saying, oh, they're saying let's go Brandon. So now the Trump people are using it as some sort of haha inside joke that let's go Brandon means fuck Joe Biden, which is so clever. So there was actually a store with this huge banner saying let's go Brandon and a bunch of like Trump stuff. And I'm like, I think you guys need to close up shop. Like,
yeah.
Someone's
yeah.
bored.
I don't like the way politics is going these days.
Yeah,
No.
it's not.
I know.
It's no longer politics. It's
I don't
a
know.
shit show.
I don't know if I ever liked how politics was going. Like, I'm not anti-political because I love like political intrigue and stuff like that. But I just feel like it just gets worse and worse and fucking worse. And like for every one decent person that gets in there, they make sure to slam like 9 other like fucked up people in there just to counterbalance that one. And it's another thing where it's like like what the fuck are y'all's values? And then when I say y'all's values, I don't even mean like the people who are in office. What the fuck are the people's values who are fucking electing the guys? It's like what? It's like what the hell is going on?
Their values is to get the other guy out. That's like the only plan.
I have that value too. Like I try my best to make sure all those shitty motherfuckers get out. Like it's hard sometimes though because like the one thing I say, the driving force behind me, like I don't really like affiliate with one party or the other. Like I always go the common sense route. So like if we got 2 candidates up there talking and one of them is talking really common sense stuff and not saying any bullshit that's like, that's going to like, like disenfranchise or ruin other people or make other people like anti anything and stuff like that, that they're speaking my language right there. If they're trying to do something to fix like some of the problems that are going on, not with just the country but just with our society, like that's another point. Then you have other assholes out there that like they feel like the best way they can get votes is to talk shit about everything else, and it's like,
yeah, no, I totally agree. It's like what, like, great, you're gonna remove everything this last person did. What's your plan to fix it?
And that's a waste of fucking time.
I don't need a plan. We just want to get it out, right?
That's a waste. It's funny though, because that is a big waste of time. Like if we look, President number 45, he undid practically 8 years worth of shit that was in progress or in the works and stuff like that. And in the entire 4 years that he was in office, he didn't do anything to even fix that. But the economy is good. We're about to drop into a fucking recession again. And guess what? It's not all because of Russia. It's not because of them. Stuff like that. And so like right now, so number 46 is in office. I'm trying not to name names here, just in case we get like, mouth breathers in the stream chat, I'm trying not to name names and stuff, but so 46 is in there, and 46 is actually undoing some stuff that 45 has done, but actually the needle is actually moving. Like things are actually getting done. They're just not getting done fast enough to please everybody, because every time something good happens, a whole bunch of bullshit follows it. Like fucking Russia decides to attack Ukraine and kills not just their economy but our economy in the process and stuff like that, which I still don't understand. Like why does gas prices and inflation have anything to do with the president?
Oh no, it's an excuse for everything. Doesn't have everything to do with how like all these institutions are handling our fucking money? No, we literally have the one person on the entire earth that can accelerate gas prices to the highest they've ever been. One person can do this.
All I'm saying is like people need to look towards themselves before they start placing blame on, and this goes both ways. Like stop. Look at yourself before you start blaming the Democrats for shit that's not going your way. And same thing for people who are Democrats. Look into yourself, before you like start looking at Republicans and saying they're not doing shit for you. Guess what? Like everybody's not doing what the fuck they're supposed to do. And I'm tired of paying for it.
Yep. That is why we have cats, everybody. Because you know what? Cats make life better. Just look at that.
You know what else makes life better? Video games.
Our patrons?
Oh yeah, patrons too.
Yeah, I guess so. I forgot. I actually forgot.
You forgot?
I forget every single time.
Unsubscribed.
You're not even subscribed. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm going to subscribe just so I can
unsubscribe.
Well, I'll thank you for your $1 contribution. Anyways. I want to thank our our patrons. I want to thank our patrons here on the Boss Rush Network. Remember, you can get this show and Expansion Pass 1 week early and 2 weeks early access to Standard Definition and After Dark for just $1. But if you want to be a Patreon producer, you can subscribe to the $5 producer tier on patreon.com/Boss Rush Network. Our Patreon producers for this episode of the Boss Rush Podcast are Quentin Jackson, Rebecca Jewell, Adriel Munger, and my wife, Sana Dierig. I want to thank everybody who is a patron. We really appreciate you. We appreciate our $1 patrons, and we appreciate all of our free listeners as well. Remember, all of our content is free, but you can get some of it early by heading over to Patreon.
Oh, real fast.
Nope.
Everybody in the chat. No, I am not doing Jello shooters. Like I am eating like freaking like the Asian jelly candies.
You know, I was just wondering what the heck were you sucking on?
It's a.
He's practicing.
Okay, why'd you say it like that? It's a Wednesday night. I am not doing any type of like substances.
Who said it had to be a substance?
Yeah, I said you were practicing.
Yeah. Well, I have one more left.
Which show is this again? Is this the After Dark or is this the Boss Rush?
I don't know.
You know what? I'll say the last one for After Dark. That way, like everyone can check out the tongue action.
I think.
Whoa!
I think LeRon thought he was on his OnlyFans for some reason.
Hey.
Community gold party or something.
Nobody's supposed to know about that.
I mean, how else are you going to make money then, LeRon? You gotta let people know.
Yeah, guys, please become our patrons so we can get LeRon off his OnlyFans.
Yes. That's goal number one is to get LeRon off his OnlyFans.
Wait, get off of my OnlyFans? You mean... Never mind.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what he said.
Anyway, Pat, you're our esteemed guest. What are you playing this week or watching or doing or catting?
Oh, man. What? Yeah, I've been playing a lot of different things lately. The big thing last week was Euden Chronicles Rising. And I'm a backer of the Euden Chronicles game, the one that's going to be coming out in a year here. And I'm excited for this. And I was excited to get this. It's kind of like a it's kind of like a prequel, I think, or it might be happening during the events. But it tells the story of a couple of the 100 characters that you'll be able to recruit in this game. And what I really like about this is that it's a light game. It's not something that has like really heavy themes. Most of the time you're just doing fetch quests for the people in the town so that you can actually build up this town. And because originally it had an earthquake and it destroyed most of it. So you're helping the citizens kind of get back on their feet while you as a treasure hunter are going into this mine to, search for some good treasure. That's really the plot of the game. And I don't know, I just found it a lot of fun. Like every time you finish a side quest, the person would give you a stamp on a stamp card and, it made you feel like you were accomplishing something.
Yeah, I heard you guys talk about that on the EXPcast. Is that on Game Pass?
Yes, it is.
All right, I'll have to give
it a shot.
It
is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's and the graphics it's beautiful. Like it's just got this this naturey flow going on. Like the trees and the grass are just like blowing in the breeze, and the water is just babbling through the brooks, and it's a very peaceful but fun action RPG. It's a very simple combat system, just 3 buttons, which each one represents one of your characters, and you can just kind of string them together and make combos. So I beat everything and got all 1,000 gamer score in about 17 hours, so it's not terribly long. You could probably beat the game in 10 if you really wanted to.
Oh wow, okay.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, Stephanie wanted me to talk a little bit about a game called Weird West.
Mm-hmm.
This is also on Game Pass, and this is by Devolver Digital. This one is interesting. It's an isometric Western game. It kind of reminds me like if the old Fallout and Red Dead Redemption kind of got together, and then you had like occults, like things such as werewolves and ghouls and witches. It's basically Weird West. You go around, you can get bounties, you can have random events happen on your map that, could either be like, here's a shopkeeper, or you're being assaulted by murderous pigmen, or, being assaulted
weird.
by bandits. Yeah, the pigmen are kind of creepy looking. Like they got that pig head, and they got that like butchery cloth, and they're carrying around like butcher knives, and meat cleavers. Yeah, I think story kind of figured it's just the pigs trying to get revenge for being slaughtered. But yeah,
sounds about right.
But yeah, it's one of those choice-based games where your choices or what you do, will have an effect. Like when you go and get a bounty, do you kill them or do you let them live? And just bring them in alive. If you bring them in alive, people will respect you more. But there's a chance that they will escape, and then they'll come right after you. So, I've only played it a little bit, but you can. The game follows the path of like 5 different characters. You start off as a bounty hunter whose son gets murdered and her husband gets taken hostage, and she's going back out to try and find her husband. And then there's other different people you can be. Like I think one of them actually is a pigman, a werewolf, a cultist, and maybe they call it a protector. I don't know what the protector does, but each one of these chapters, has a connection to the other, and then you get like the whole picture of what's going on. So, yeah, that's interesting. Other than that, I just kind of restarted up Elden Ring again. Went with a mage build, or what a lot of people call easy mode.
Easy mode?
Yep. And I gotta say, it's definitely a lot easier with a mage. Like, I seriously beat the very first boss at level 13 in one go. So
nice.
Yeah.
But you know what? Whatever, it doesn't matter what people say. If it gets you to enjoy and get through the game, that's all that matters.
And that I agree with that too. So it's kind of funny. Like I made mention of that, and just in the Discord, and Josh immediately put like a disapproving like GIF on there. I'm like, hush, gatekeeper. But yeah, that's those are basically the various games I've been playing. That and Stranger Paradise I'm working slowly on.
Yeah. Those are awesome.
How is that? It's chaotic. Get it? Yeah. Because the main character says that like every other word. Now it's if you played Neo, it's very much like Neo. Like the Soulsborne style, but with more faster paced combat. And then it's got Final Fantasy themes. So yeah. And lots of chaos. Lots of chaos. No, it is kind of funny, like in story wise, like Jack is just the most super Chad person you'll ever meet. Like a bad guy could be like, oh, one of the bad guys was going to explain what's going on in the world. And Jack's like, I don't fucking care. Just tell me where I need to go. And another one's trying to tell his name. He's like, I don't give a who you are. And, then he hits him. Yep. Another person's like, oh, I don't think chaos exists. And, he's like, bullshit. And then he just turns around and he puts in Lip Biscuit.
I've seen nothing but a bunch of cutscenes for the game, and it's like, man, like what were they on with this game?
You know what? Whatever it was, it works because it's I think if they made him like a straight one-dimensional hero, this game would have been boring as hell. but Jack just is like very anti-hero.
Wait, did you beat it yet?
Not yet. I'm definitely halfway.
I've seen the ending, so I'm not gonna say anything about it.
I have a feeling it's not traditional Final Fantasy going on here. Yeah. No, I'm getting there's definitely some behind the scenes things, and your characters may not be as good as the Heroes of Light should be. Is some of the things I'm guessing, but those are my guesses based on what's going on. Yep. And that's it. That's all I played.
Want to take a guess? Nothing, because I'm writing my book. But my update is I'm over 60,000 words, and I'm about a chapter and a half away from being complete.
Good shit. Good shit.
Granted, now at the end, because I feel like most writers, not all, but most writers would agree that writing the ending is probably the most challenging part.
Yes.
So, because now I'm kind of going over what my antagonist's whole point of the book is, and I'm like, I might need to go back and add a few things, but just for completeness whatever. To be complete.
The purpose of completion.
The purpose of completion, I will be done within a week or so, and I could just say draft 1's done. And I know editing takes a lot of work, but I just feel like it's a big milestone that'll be a weight off my shoulders. However, I would like to share something that I did get for my son. It's not a video game, but I'm sure many of you have heard or seen that my son is now into Pokemon cards, just by exposure at school, which has reignited my passion of Pokemon cards because I collected them as a kid. I mean, it's going to probably fizz out for me again, but it's just nice to kind of share the same passion, between generations. So he's watching the original season of Pokemon Indigo League, like the Kanto region, like the same cartoon that I watched as a kid. And Link, wow. Ash is collecting all the badges, and Nikolai said, I want all the badges. So I got this cute little box, and it has all the Kanto region gym badges.
Oh,
nice.
He's going to flip out, and I'm so excited for him.
You should make him earn each badge.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not going to just hand him his 8 badges, but yeah, definitely.
You should give him the box and it's empty, and every time he beats a gym or does something, you give him a badge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, create gym challenges.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll have to start thinking about it. So, yeah, I know it's been really boring on my side, but, once June kicks into high gear, I'll be able to talk about the games I've been playing.
Nice. LeRon?
Okay, so let's see. I'm still playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, having a lot of fun with it. But on my modded PlayStation Vita, guess what I got on there?
Crisis Core?
No, but you know what? Thank you for reminding me. I gotta get that game.
Okay.
God of War Ragnarok.
No, nothing that spectacular. I got Bully the Anniversary Edition.
Ooh,
nice.
Yeah,
it's on sale this week on Xbox, by the way.
It's a fucking walk down memory lane for me. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, okay, so first of all, wait, everybody here's played Bully, right?
No,
I have not. But I just
Stephanie is one that you should definitely try to play if you ever get a chance. Yeah, you don't even need a super powerful PC, and I think you can grab it on most PC sales
it's $5 on Xbox right now, and it's backwards compatible.
So either Xbox or I wonder if it's Steam Deck compatible.
Might be actually.
There's also a Wii version if you want to not play that.
It's, but because I played this game back when it was new, when it was on PS2, and let me tell you, how. First of all, how in the world do people get tasks done during the middle of the day when they have to be in class?
Yeah.
That time management is just ridiculous because the clock moves so fast. So you get to class, get to class, and when you get out of your next class, like you get out of your class at like 11, and the next
class.
Wait. Yeah, I have to go to class, man. Those teachers are all over you if you're not in class.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you get out of your first class, and your second class starts at 1:00. But the clock runs so damn fast that it's like, man, it's not even 15 minutes that you have to be in your next class, and it's like, what the hell? Yeah, so like I just got to a point where right now I'm just like, I just go to get my 2 classes done during the day, and then do a couple of tasks, and then just go to bed. It's almost like a sleep management like game. It's still fun. It's still fun, but I don't remember it being like this. Oh, and by the way, what's up with the art teacher? Like every assignment, it's you drawing her, and I swear it's almost like freaking Titanic. Like paint me like one of your French girls. Like every picture of her gets more and more risque.
That gets women excited more than you think, LeRon.
What, little boys drawing pictures of them?
Have you ever seen that Owlcat video with featuring Titanic? And instead of like Rose, it's the owl cat, the black cat. Oh. It's kind of funny. Like, one of the scenes, of course, is like the drawing of the picture, and so like then at the very end of the show, at the end of the video, they go to where Leo is showing Kate his art book, and like the picture is Leo holding the cat up, and he's like, "Yeah, huh?"
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Wow. LeRon's sucking down his juice or whatever it is.
Why'd you make it weird?
It's always weird. Yeah. It can't not be weird with you putting things in your mouth.
That's everything I've been playing. I'll be back on Monster Hunter this weekend. Because Capcom has started releasing like the new features for Sunbreak. Like if you go to the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak webpage, like you'll see the new they're slowly adding the new mechanics for every weapon type on there. So and yeah, some of this stuff is really exciting. Honestly, Monster Hunter Rise is the flashiest Monster Hunter game I've played since Monster Hunter Generations.
What do you mean flashy?
When I say flat, okay, well, I mean like number one, like you already are doing like Naruto type stuff. Like you're running alongside cliffs and stuff, and like you've got dogs that you can ride now, stuff like that. It's not weird. Like
you mean like cool things?
Yeah, like really cool things. Yes, it's a super flashy game. Like like the weapon mechanics are so fluid, but the one thing that the old school Monster Hunter community is taking note of is the fact that your characters are so fast now that the game feels easier now because your characters are fast where they used to be slow and the monsters used to just like rape them. And now it's the opposite. Like, most people can finish like even a high level mission in under 10 minutes by themselves. Yeah. So yeah,
I think that's a good quality of life feature, though. Honestly, I don't think a lot of people wanted to waste, or not. I wouldn't say waste, but spend like 30 minutes trying to take down one monster.
Oh yeah, I agree. I don't miss the tank controls from like legacy Monster Hunter games. Like Monster Hunter World, like set the tone for like Monster Hunter now, and it's been great. And like I don't understand people who are pissed that Monster Hunter Rise feels so easy. I mean, it feels easy to me too, but then again, I've been playing Monster Hunter for 18 years, so it better feel fucking easy, Like make a fucking Souls like Monster Hunter game, and then come back and talk to me about it. I'll probably be like, fuck this game.
They actually just created one. It's called Salt and Sacrifice.
Is that like Monster Hunter?
It's a 2D. The Salt and Sanctuary was a 2D platforming like Metroidvania that's very Souls-like in combat. Mm-hmm. Well, they changed the new one. you're fighting these mages, and the mages can be anywhere in the map, and then they like to run away. And once you do enough damage, they go to like an actual arena.
Oh,
so they could be in an area with like a whole bunch of bad guys just trying to beat the crap out of you, or they could be somewhere else where you have a better chance at getting them. But it's a nice little indie title that just came out that kind of threw in the Monster Hunter mechanic, with the whole Souls mechanic.
That's okay.
But it's 2D also, not 3D. But yeah. Anyways.
Interesting. Well, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey hardcore the last week. Well, as much as one can, I guess. I'm sucked back in, and it's super fun, and I like running up and doing all the question mark things and murdering people and opening the chests and grabbing loot and moving on to the next thing. That's kind of it. That's all that game is, but it's fun. So I'm doing it. So
it is pretty good.
Yeah. It's I think it's the best of the three.
Odyssey?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's $5 on Steam right now, so.
I don't know. I feel nervous about buying stuff on Steam before I know it's Steam Deck compatible. Even though I'm sure that is.
I think it is.
It will be on Game Pass. No, I'm sorry. Origins will be on Game Pass. That's a good one though too. That's Egypt.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. I feel like Origins and Valhalla are too tanky. The characters are too slow, and they're not as responsive as Odyssey, which makes sense. I mean, they are two separate studios. The same studio did Origins and Valhalla, and the studio that did Black Flag, I think, did Odyssey. But Odyssey is definitely it knows it's a video game. I'll say you can jump off the highest cliffs and you'll just do a superhero landing and be fine. The counter system is really good. I actually really enjoy the combat. It's not super challenging, but there's enough depth to it to make you feel rewarded, especially when you're fighting the mercenaries, which are like, I don't know, you have to beat all the mercenaries to get one of the endings. There's 3 endings in the main game, by the way. There's one for the mercenaries, one for the cultists, and then one for just the family storyline. So I crossed the 50-hour mark on my Xbox playthrough, so
I think I platinumed that game at over 80 something. I'll say like 85.
Yeah.
But then with all the DLC, I put well over 100 hours into that game.
Yeah, I'm definitely going that direction, because I'm not doing this on the entire map, but every time I get to a new area, the first thing I do is find the synchronization points, find all of the like buildings with stuff in it, and clear the areas, and I try to 100% the areas that I visit, and then I do the mission at that area, and then I leave and go to a new area.
Yep, so that's kind of how I do it.
Yeah.
I like to think of it as reconning the area.
I also fought the giant Cyclops that's over by where you upgrade your spear. I fought that thing and finally beat that thing. So that was fun. Except if you like leave the air, if you like go hide to recover health outside of the water, he gets all of his health back.
Yeah.
I had him down to a quarter health, and I was like, oh, I'm on fire. I better go run over here and hide. And I went back, and all of his health was back. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
He stepped out of his arena.
So I literally just stood under his feet and just slashed his ankles until he died.
As you should.
I did.
Yep.
It was fun.
No, I enjoy those mythical creature battles. There's a couple more in there that are definitely a lot of fun. So hopefully you get to experience them here.
Yeah. I do think that the mythical creature battles in Origins are probably better, just because the Egyptian gods are so cool, and that kind of stuff. They're way cooler, and Some of the weapons in Origins are probably a little bit better than the ones you get in Odyssey, but I don't know. I really like the world of Odyssey, and I like Cassandra, and I like just the checklist game. I know people complain about Ubisoft games, but I think that Ubisoft games are kind of like my favorite games to play because there is a checklist.
Dude, I love the checklist. I love, feeling like I'm, accomplishing something. Just like check. I love checklists in real life.
Yeah. So, yeah. I love Assassin's Creed,
Excel sheets.
I like it. I hate Excel sheets.
I'll admit, I dig Excel sheets, but that's because I work with them every day.
Yeah. I did it for like a month at work when I was planning an event because our event planners were out, and I was like, I don't know how you guys do this, but God bless you. Or whatever deity you decide to worship. Science praise you, I guess. I don't know. So I've been playing that, and I am 3 levels away from 100%ing Super Mario Odyssey as well.
Wow.
Or not Odyssey,
nice.
Mario 3D World. Sorry.
Oh.
Well, I shouldn't clap yet, but I'm cheering you on. That's awesome.
3 levels, and I want to throw my Switch across the room. Which my daughter already did, but that's fine. So, and then I'll probably play a little bit of Bowser's Fury, although everything people like about the game is like everything I hate about 3D Mario games. So, I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I heard it's not very long, so it'll be fine.
It's good. I liked it.
It'll be fine. It'll be fun. I want to be giant cat Mario and fight giant dark Uber Bowser.
Kaiju Super Saiyan Bowser. Yep.
Yeah.
Kaiju Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Like I need to break into that game. Like
It's the best 3D Mario game. Play it.
He got it for me for Christmas, and I turned it on just for a moment, just to see it in action, and then I haven't really picked it up since.
You're the worst. You are the worst. You cut your hair. You won't play Mario 3D World.
Listen, bro.
You hacked your Vita. Come on. What kind of human are you?
And my 3DS.
And your 3DS.
Celeste hacked my 3DS. I love it.
Oh, wait. Celeste hacked your 3DS?
Well, Celeste's boyfriend hacked my 3DS.
Doesn't matter.
Now it's got like a hell of a lot of games that, from
Nice.
all sorts of systems. It's awesome. I love it.
I said once the 3DS store goes offline and they shut down the 3DS online stuff.
Well, I don't even know why you're waiting.
Because they will break your system. And I'm the one person that somebody will mess up.
They will brick your system if you firmware update it. Come on, man.
I have the latest firmware update on it.
I had the latest firmware update on mine too, and
you know what?
Well, I had the latest firmware update like as of a month ago, and then I jailbroke it.
Okay.
Are you able to do that with a 2D with the regular DS?
Wait,
I guarantee
the regular DS?
Sorry, I meant
the 2DS.
The 2DS?
Right?
Yeah, 2DS. Sorry.
Yeah, the 2DS and the 3DS. The 3DS XL have the same architecture.
Yeah,
I mean, this guy,
I say reach out to Celeste.
This guy. I don't even know if it'll turn on. Let's see. Yep, turned on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Also, by the way, Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is $5 on 3DS this week.
Wait, what firmware version are you on?
I don't know, LeRon. I don't know how to know that thing.
Check.
How do I do that? I don't know how to play 3DS.
Are we gonna do tech talk with LeRon right now?
No,
I play cool systems like the Wii U, LeRon. I don't have time for a 3DS.
Break your 3DS. That is our tonight's topic.
You think you'll be able to do that to Wii U? That would be cool.
The Wii U is jailbreakable.
What?
Yeah, my friend jailbroke that, and now it has Smash Brothers Melee on it.
What?
I want.
Yeah, like system 11.15.0.
What is all this madness?
I don't know. They're talking code now.
It's the firmware for the. Oh my! My camera didn't go into product mode like it was.
Your white screens are really legible there, LeRon.
No, my camera was supposed to go into product mode because I had this iffy spiffy like vlogging camera and stuff, and it's embarrassing me tonight.
Guess what? My webcam was $40 10 years ago, and it still works. So
hey! I bought a nice camera so I could do things with it. Don't go there. Don't go there.
You walked right into that, though. You can do things with it.
Do things.
Sorry. Okay. Anyway, I'm not 5 years old.
I mean, they let EXPcast on Pornhub, right?
No.
Yeah, they did.
Waiting?
What?
I thought the story was still waiting to be accepted.
Oh, I don't know. Because I haven't heard anything about that recently. I don't think we've been pursuing that avenue.
All right.
Anybody?
I'm telling you, as soon as it goes live, I'll subscribe.
Side tangent.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Did anybody watch this She-Hulk trailer?
Yes.
No.
I don't get it.
There's a She-Hulk?
Yeah, She-Hulk, attorney at law.
I mean, I know that there is one. I didn't know there was a trailer for it. Sorry.
Yep.
Just came out.
Yeah, it just came out.
Okay.
Yep. It's it definitely looks a lot lighthearted, probably around the same vein as maybe Hawkeye was.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of Marvel right now.
I'm okay with that.
Disney has a lot happening, and I don't know. Every time Marvel puts something out, I'm like, I watch it and then I'm like so tired by the end of it. So this weekend we're recording our Avengers standard definition episode, and I watched it and I was like, oh man, remember when there was only like 5 or 6 of these guys? Remember how quaint that was? Everybody got their own movie.
Yeah,
except for Hawkeye, who eventually got his TV show.
Yeah, Hawkeye got a TV show. I think he did good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
he's getting all sorts of crazy ass royalties.
Yep.
I'm just saying, the whole phase 1. You look at phase 1 and then you look at phase 3 and 4, and you're like, what? There's so much.
Yeah, I definitely feel Phase 4 has been jumping in and introducing as many characters as humanly possible, and not just the ones who are title characters.
Well, we're
talking other side characters in the titles that are their own superheroes.
Yeah,
but that's I mean, this is all going to lead up to Secret Wars, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
that's what people are guessing.
That's the big one.
So, I mean, did everybody see Multiverse of Madness?
Not yet.
I haven't seen it either, but has anybody been spoiled on the one cameo that everybody kind of wants to happen now?
I have not been spoiled. I don't know what's going on in that movie just yet.
Gosh, LeRon.
What? Didn't I tell you? I thought, didn't we talk about this last week when y'all were fanboying over Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
I try my best to avoid additional trailers after I've seen whatever. So Multiverse of Madness. I only watched the original trailer, the one that we hear a certain voice of a certain character, from a different franchise, and we're like, yeah, that was the only trailer I saw, and I haven't seen any of the other trailers, and I've been doing my due diligence to keep away from spoilers online.
Let me tell you, you are not going to be ready for that movie, LeRon.
Oh, I'm sure I'm not.
What the
Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah.
I can't wait till you see it. I want to talk about it.
It's good.
Oh, by the way, Everything Everywhere All at Once is getting ready to drop.
Yes.
Yeah, it's getting ready to drop for home viewing.
All right, cool.
Well, also D23 is happening soon, so we're gonna get a lot of information, a lot of things soon. They're kind of teasing a bunch of stuff, like She-Hulk and Echo, and they did that whole kind of big Star Wars reveal of the rebellion will be televised or something is like their big marketing campaign.
Well, I mean, the Marvel lineup, I think they only have up to 2023, so they got to start announcing some of the 2024 stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a lot announced. They just don't have a timeline for it, right? Like, isn't the Black Panther movie supposed to come out in November?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Without Black Panther?
Yep.
T'Challa!
So, Did you? Oh, by the way, did you guys see the deep fake? Did you guys see the Idris Elba deep fake of T'Challa?
No.
Nope.
Was incredible. I'd be like, I know you don't want to recast him, but you could reconsider. Yeah. But also, I know that movie meant a lot to a lot of people, and I know Chadwick Boseman meant a lot to a lot of people. So maybe not.
Well, yeah, they don't want to recast him for this movie, but they have to recast him.
Well, they said they weren't.
Well,
so,
yeah.
So what is Black Panther 2 just going to be the last one then?
No, either the rumor is either the sister.
Wait, you guys are saying recast. What I meant to say is replace.
Yeah. No, they won't, like, the Black Panther, like, the power does not necessarily be like have to be to a certain person. It can be transferred to another person.
Yeah. And, that's what I meant. Have another person be Black Panther. Yeah.
Well, isn't the rumor it's going to be like the sister or the rival guy from the other tribe? Wasn't that the rumor going around?
Yeah, that's the rumor. Well, particularly
what if the multiverse happens and Killmonger comes back, and now Michael B. Jordan is going to be a good Black Panther?
Ooh, anything's possible with that multiverse.
Michael B. Jordan, come on. Yes?
Possible.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Just give me the X-Men. That's all I care about. Give me X-Men. I'm tired of waiting for X-Men. I'm tired of these mediocre X-Men movies. I want good ones.
Oh, X-Men. Sorry, just when you said that, I got excited because of the Doctor Strange movie, but that's all I'll say.
I'm just like, give me good X-Men movies. Give me something, man. Like,
actually, the X-Men franchise, like, they have about a 50-50 track record. For every.
I know, but
for every movie that was trash, like they had one that made up for it.
But like every time you get excited when they're starting to get good, they put out 2 crap ones. Like
every time it starts getting good, they're like, "Let's go Dark Phoenix," and then
they're like, "Yeah, stop doing Dark Phoenix. That seems to be the one that ruins it every time.
Well,
stop it."
I have a feeling that if Marvel did Dark Phoenix, it would be good.
Yeah, well, they would take their time and not shit it out. But still, stop. Stop. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, for every First Class and Days of Future Past, you get Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix. And I thought Apocalypse was like watchable and not terrible like most people, but Dark Phoenix was like, what's happening? There's like aliens and there's, just what's happening in this movie. What's happening in this movie? And then you got Deadpool floating over here. That's like, I'm excited for a third one, but yeah.
No, they actually have a director for the Deadpool movie, so that's good.
I know. I saw them announce it on Instagram today, so that's great. They're working on a script right now. Thank God. I like Deadpool. I want the Wolverine road trip movie though, that they said they were going to do and never did.
Maybe that's coming.
Maybe it will come. I'm excited. But it won't be as exciting as that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways. But I am excited for Kenobi. And I'm excited for the Ahsoka show. I don't know how I feel about Andor. I wasn't as high on Rogue One as most people, I think. But also, I'm very confused Star Wars fan, so I don't really know.
Because I thought Rogue One was amazing.
It was fine. I thought it was fine. I thought the ending was awesome, but like I thought it was just fine. I don't know. Maybe I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like Solo way more than I liked Rogue One, I think. So I also like the sequel movies, so somebody come murder me, I guess. I don't know.
Wait, what? What?
I said I really like the sequel movies too, so.
You're a Star Wars fan, Corey. That's good.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're actually a pretty good Star Wars fan. I'll just put it that way. Because like Star Wars purists, oh my god, like what the fuck are wrong with y'all?
Okay, can I want to? Okay, so I've been on kind of like a Star Wars kick a little bit lately, just because Obi-Wan's coming out and it's got me excited, and like I'm already like pre-building my
Obi-Wan's
lightsaber.
It's gonna be awesome.
It is. It's gonna be so cool. I'm like pre-building my lightsaber at Disney World, even though I'm probably not gonna buy it because it costs $250 to do it, but.
You already spent all that money to get out there. Like, you might as well buy the damn lightsaber.
Buy the lightsaber.
Here's the thing. My parents are paying because they're going too. So.
Wait. If your parents are paying, then you have no excuse to not buy your damn lightsaber.
I'm aware, but I want to give
this lightsaber. It's gonna be the most awesome thing in the world.
Hold on a second. Can we make the fucking like the Sith Inquisitor fucking lightsabers? Ones that fucking spin around and shit?
No. You can make a double. You can make a double-sided one, but I don't think you can make those ones. But, anyways.
Thanks, Disney, ruining my hopes and dreams one more time. Like, this is why I'm not. This is why I'm not a Disney nerd.
So I started my rewatch of the Skywalker saga. So I start with A New Hope. I was watching the first half of that movie. Kind of sucks.
Yeah,
the first half of A New Hope sucks. It's not until like I don't know. I don't really like A New Hope. I don't think I really like it. I think the trench run stuff is cool. I think like obviously Han Solo and Chewbacca are cool, but like that movie kind of not good in a way. I'm like, Luke is whiny. Like the Obi-Wan Darth Vader fight sucks. Like
newsflash, Luke is always whiny.
I know that, but so by the way, did you see the somebody like 2 years ago did like a CG fake Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader fight on YouTube?
No.
And it is awesome. I wish Disney would buy it and put it in the movie.
You might get something in this in the show.
I know, but this one was cool, and it was actually part of A New Hope. Like they redid the entire scene, and it was like a 5-minute scene. I'm gonna find it and send it to you. But so I'm gonna watch Empire, but I was just like, man, A New Hope is like not great. So, I don't know.
No, there's going to be a lot of good streaming here in the next few weeks. You got the Miss Marvel, the Obi-Wan. You got The Boys, Season 3. You got Stranger Things 4 coming.
That's a show I never got into, was Stranger Things.
Well, I'm sorry. It's a good show.
Oh no, don't play. Whoops. There's an ad. It's fine. I'm not editing it out. It's fine. Everybody's fine. I just want to make sure this is the right one. Yes, this is the right one. Okay. I'm going to send it to the chat because it's very good. Here you go, guys. Great podcast.
Do we have to?
You don't have to watch it now, but I just saying I recommend watching this.
I'll check it out. I'm gonna tell this to you honestly. Like I don't like. Well, it's not that I don't like. I just don't go out of my way for fan stuff because, in all seriousness, I feel like while it's fun. Like it just does too much to mess with like headcanon and real canon.
No, it's not even like a fan thing. It's just they altered the scene and it works. It's way better. I think.
So we have young Obi-Wan fighting Darth Vader.
No, this is the scene from A New Hope.
Oh wait! You know, I think I have seen that one. You know what? Let's find out right now. Go ahead, keep talking, guys.
So, I just I don't know. I feel like my fandom is weird for things, and I think we talked about this on a previous episode. But Star Wars is definitely the one where I'm like,
they played fast and loose with this one.
My fandom for things just is not consistent with everybody, which is fine, but like, it's just kind of why I stopped paying attention to people, because I just know it's weird. I just know my fandom is weird.
Corey, you want to know the magic of that whole thing?
What?
You are entitled to be whatever fan you want to be of the show.
Not according to the internet, man.
As long as you're not a shitty, toxic fan,
yeah,
you are entitled to be whatever fan. You're entitled to be whatever fan. If you're a fan that does not like the prequel series, fine. You know, do you still like Star Wars? Yeah. Are you a fan that likes every goddamn thing, including the comic books and the shit that Disney retconned? Yes, you're a fan. You know. But if you're one of those people that, you know, are always like demanding like J.J. Abrams and Kathleen Kennedy's head because you didn't like one decision that happened in fucking movies, you know, you are not a fan. You are just a fucked up individual that thinks that you know everything about Star Wars past the creative team.
Amen.
Yeah. Same can be said about every fandom.
I feel
out
good
there
tonight. Yeah. Oh God, don't get me started on my fandom, Star Trek. Don't get me started.
What's your okay, so here's a topic that we could talk about. What is your most controversial fandom? So like LeRon, you're a big Star Trek fan. Mm-hmm. What is something that quote unquote Star Trek fans don't like that you like?
The
new stuff?
Oh yeah.
Anything that came out after 1975.
Well, actually, you know what? I'm actually aligned with really good Trek friends and stuff like that, because like a lot of my Trek friends actually like the new Star Trek stuff, like the stuff that kicked off when Star Trek Discovery came on. You know, like the new stuff. So we got Discovery, we have Picard, we have Lower Decks, we have Strange New Worlds. And I'm missing one. I know I'm missing one. Prodigy. So yeah, there's 5 new series. There's 5 new series that happened in the last 4 or 5 years now, and stuff like that, you know. And there are fans who swear up and down that this is not Star Trek. I'm like, how is it not Star Trek? It has everything that Star Trek has in it. It just has different storylines. People got so pissed off about Discovery. The things that they did in Discovery, that I feel to this day like it actually forced like the writing team to actually like soft reboot the show. Like the show doesn't even take place in the same time period it originated in now. Star Trek Picard. People were so bent out of shape because they thought Star Trek Picard was just going to be like a continuation of Star Trek: The Next Generation, you know, and so like that. To the point now that we just got word that they're dropping half of the cast that's been on the show for 2 seasons just so the original crew can come back for the final season. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I spent all this time getting used to all these characters, which, by the way, my controversial Star Trek take that fans get pissed off about when I say this is I don't like The Next Generation. I think it's the most boring Star Trek series out there.
Congratulations, LeRon. You just got yourself canceled.
Yeah. So the fact that I hear that, you know, like half of the cast who's been on this show for 2 seasons is now gone, you know, so everybody can have their wet dream of having like the band back together and stuff, pisses me off, because like The Next Generation is not really my favorite Star Trek, but I'm a Trekkie, so I appreciate it. So there you go. Yeah, so these fans that hate these so-called Trekkies that hate New Trek, no, they don't. It's not that they don't hate New Trek, like because I almost got a Twitter ban because I went off on Tech.
That's why you almost got a Twitter ban.
Yeah, because I came for a sitting state senator. Basically, okay. Spoiler alert.
Terrible.
Spoiler alert: Stacey Abrams was in the season 4 finale of Star Trek Voyager, and that that lemon sucking, baby killing. I think this guy eats babies. I really do. Like if you look at Ted Cruz, like he looks like one of those people. Like he eats unborn fetuses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
he crunches on their bones.
So he came. So like he took a screenshot of Stacey Abrams, and it's Stacey Abrams. She's not in any type of makeup to make her look like an alien or anything like that. It's Stacey Abrams. He took a screenshot of it, and he was like, "What the hell is this?" And so I was sitting there. I didn't even realize what was going on. I was just scrolling through Twitter, and I see. I'm like, why is Ted Cruz on my feed? I'm like, I don't follow this motherfucker. So like, I like read it real quick, and I was like, really, dude? Oh, as a matter of fact, he was like, what the hell is this? Like something about keep politics out of Star Trek. So I turned around. So I replied and I added him. I'm like, excuse me, Senator. Like, just to let you know, since the original 1966 episode that kicked this whole thing off of Star Trek has always been political. It's always talked about like everything that goes on in our because it's an allegory for everything that we're dealing with right now. And I'm like, so while I hate to tell you this, like you need to realize that Star Trek has people that have values that are actually better than and actually adhere to that are better than you, a person who serves in the United States, and you can't even like be decent enough to like take your dog out of the house when you flee the country because a winter storm is happening. Yeah, and then so I sent the tweet, and I'm paraphrasing it because I said a lot in it, but so I sent the tweet, and then later on, you know how I told y'all last couple of weeks, like, you know, my phone's always going off, getting notifications and stuff, so I know like what if it's Twitter, if it's text messaging, if it's Discord and all that stuff. I was not getting any Twitter notifications that day, so I just logged on. I just got back on my phone, got on the Twitter, and I was like, okay, I see my wall, so I went to look for the tweet. And I couldn't find the tweet, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm about to get banned." I'm about to get banned. And so I just did a little bit. I just had some friends like, "Hey, can you find this tweet?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's on your wall." I'm like, "I can't see it. I don't know where it's at." Yeah. So there you go. You know, like I hate gatekeepers. You know, like people who go out of their way to prevent you from having fun or to try and ruin your fun that you're having and stuff like that. And it's not just TV shows. It's not just movies. It's not just video games. It's everything. Music, art, books, literature, all this shit. It's like, you know, like hell, like going outside and skipping. Someone's gonna get pissed off and try to ruin your day. You know, if you go out and do that shit, you know. Yeah, but fans? Oof. Okay, somebody go next.
I don't really. Oh gosh, I sound so boring. I don't really have a lot of movie.
Are you telling me there are no toxic Zelda fans? Are you telling me there are none?
Oh, there are a ton of Zelda toxic fans. I just don't know if I might have anything that's just so groundbreaking. Though the only thing I can think of is like maybe in music, where I think any song really, with a few exceptions, any song made after maybe the 90s is garbage. Just any modern day songs are just garbage.
That's your take?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
That's my version of a controversial take, that any new age music is utter hot garbage.
You know what? All this shit on TikTok is like, I'm like, what the fuck is this? what is this? For every 50 songs I hear on a TikTok reel, like only 2 of them like I actually like.
Yep, I've officially like stopped listening to new music. But since you mentioned Zelda, to get like on a gaming thing, like it's, I'll just pull one out that I'm pretty sure would be controversial, quote unquote, opinion is, I actually like Phantom Hourglass. I don't think it's a terrible game, but most
Phantom
people,
Hourglass, not a bad game.
A lot of people don't like it because of the stylus thing or whatever. I'm like, grow up.
I mean, I prefer Phantom Hourglass to Ocarina and Majora's Mask. So what's it say about me?
That's even more controversial. Get out of here.
LeRon, you're a terrible Nintendo fan.
Oh,
right.
I am the worst Nintendo. I am the worst Nintendo fan. I am the worst.
Here's the thing. Try saying that Twilight Princess is your favorite Zelda game for over a decade and see what people say to you. So.
I wouldn't know. I never played it. I wouldn't play
Twilight Princess is an amazing Zelda game, and it also is my favorite.
Yeah, I love Twilight Princess.
I will die on this hill, but it is freaking a Link to the Past. That's the hill I will die on.
I've never played A Link to the Past.
I cannot believe it.
I can't get into 2D Zelda games. I just can't.
You're like
this debate.
You're like the lead co-host for Nintendo. You flagship that show. I can't believe this.
I can't get into 2D Zelda games. I just can't. Link's Awakening is the only 2D Zelda game that I've played a significant amount of. I just can't. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just can't get into the 2D ones, especially the older ones. So I don't know. It's that water in a can, LeRon.
It's my last can, so I gotta go out and resupply.
I mean, I don't know. Every time I say I love Disney, people get mad at me. So,
yeah. Why do they get mad at you?
I don't know, because Disney is Disney.
Like I'll get irrationally mad at you if you say Pixar is your jam.
I mean,
I've had a major grudge on Pixar for a while. Like they climbed themselves out of the hole when Incredibles 2 happened, and then they kind of like fell right back in the hole.
They're not. They haven't. What? So
what's wrong with Pixar?
I like.
I'll get on it in a second.
Here's the thing. I like specific Pixar movies, but also they're like very hit or miss for me. Like I love Toy Story 1 and 2. I love The Incredibles. I think WALL-E's an interesting movie. I think Up is great. But they haven't put out anything that I've been like really excited for in a long time. Like Turning Red was okay.
Was Lucas Pixar?
Luca?
Yeah, Luca.
Yeah, it was Pixar.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I see it. I
don't. Encanto?
Encanto's Disney.
Okay. Yeah, Encanto's Disney.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like Luca. I think that movie is really bad.
Ooh.
I also think Turning Red was like okay at best, but my daughter.
I haven't seen Turning Red yet.
Mark reviewed that movie and he did not like it.
My daughter loves it though, so. But also she's 3 and anything big and fluffy that runs around and screams stuff she'll probably like. So, what else has Pixar put out lately? Hold on, Pixar movies.
They got Lightyear coming out here soon.
Yeah, I mean that looks like the first.
I can't wait for that.
That movie looks like the first real return to form. I think the last movie they put out that I really enjoyed was Coco, maybe. Let's see. Luca, no. Onward wasn't very good. Like, it was fine, but it wasn't very good. The Good Dinosaur was not good.
I didn't watch that one.
Monsters University was not good. Finding Dory was surprisingly not great. Incredibles 2 was fun. Not as good as the first one, though.
See this.
I like Incredibles 2, but I'm saying it's not as good as the first one. Inside Out is fun, but it's still like, I don't know. I'm saying, like, I know.
Have you experienced Cars 3 though?
Yeah, Cars. See, I like Cars 3. I don't like Cars 1 or 2, but I like Cars 3.
Interesting.
I mean, Cars. Going back and rewatching Cars 1, like a couple months ago with my daughter because she wanted to watch the race car movie. It was interesting watching it as an adult as opposed to when it came out in 2006 when I was like right out of high school and like still a dumb kid thinking just like he does. But like watching it and then watching Cars 3 kind of back to back was like, I don't know, maybe there's something here. But I didn't enjoy Soul. I don't know. Pixar is very hit or miss. I do want to say that, like, I know John Lasseter allegedly did some things, but like when he left, they kind of lost something, I think. Not that Pete Docter isn't like a great creative or anything, because he's great, but I don't know, just something. So, anyways, that's my opinion on Pixar. Should we run right down the Disney train and go to Marvel next? What's everybody's hot Marvel take?
What's everybody's hot Marvel take?
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson did not make the best Black Widow. No, I'm kidding.
No, is that even a hot take? Because I agree with you 100%. I don't have a problem with her specifically. I just don't think it's great casting for her.
I just don't like her.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Scarlett Johansson, so I tried not to make the bias about my not liking her, because I feel like we need to invite you to a standard definition MCU one, Stephanie, like just to say like who we would cast as some of these actors if they weren't the ones.
We could do like an intermission. One. We could do like an intermission episode of it and just have like a Marvel conversation.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, hey, we're finishing phase 1 now. So I mean, shoot, be a great intermission before we roll into Agent Carter.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think we should do that. Yeah. Look at us planning on the fly. Wow, we're just.
Look at that. I know hey, it's magic, baby.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't like. I know a lot of people love it, but I don't like the first Doctor Strange movie.
I didn't really have a problem with that one.
It felt like, oh, hey, he's Iron Man that does magic in a cape.
I still stand on this hill that the first Thor movie is one of the worst. But
that's not a hot take. Thor 1 and 2 are bad.
Well, no, I was on a standard definition with you guys, and you guys were like, "Yeah, this Thor movie was amazing."
I did not say that.
Okay, Mark said that for sure.
Mark did. I did not say that. I ranked Thor dead last in my rankings.
By the way, you can check out all these episodes of Standard Definition MCU right now, available on bossrush.net. Guys, what's one of y'all's hot takes on the MCU right now?
I don't know if I have any. I've been really enjoying it so far. I mean, I
don't know. Is me loving Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my top favorite type of people groups.
Which one? Which one? Just overall, both of them? Because I didn't like the second one. I thought the second one was bad.
Well, if I were to rank them, yes, the first one I like better, but just overall is like, because some people are like, oh, Captain America, Iron Man, whatever, and then Guardians are down there. I'm like, Guardians are actually like kind of top tier Avenger type. I don't know if that's really controversial.
No, I wouldn't say it's controversial. I'm trying to think like. I think the problem with Guardians of the Galaxy is people can't like disassociate their whole hatred for Chris Pratt,
which is really unfortunate. I mean, how many times do we have to? And again, I guess it depends on the crime. Well, crime, quote unquote. Like, what have these actors done? Just separate the art from the artist, for Pete's sake. Especially if it's a political view. Just like if he's doing a good job as acting as the character, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And honestly, like all the people that worked with him say he is like the nicest guy.
The dude looks like he's a sweetheart. I mean, shoot, just look, like I just think about like all the roles he had before like he buffed up for Star-Lord, and I'm like, and I don't look at him like okay, he lost all that weight, and then he lost all that weight, and then he became an asshole. He doesn't look like that. He doesn't. Now, maybe I'm wrong and whatnot. Like everybody can say that I'm S-wording for Chris Pratt, because you can't say the actual word on Twitch on live stream. But no, like I don't really have a problem with Chris Pratt, and if he happens to go to a church that has shitty values, like hey, like I'm not really gonna say, because a lot of people go to churches that have really shitty values, and you know what? I understand that they have their faith in God and the actual religion, and not so much the practices of the church. I get it.
I took my headphones out. We were talking about how bad Thor was, and I come back and we're talking about church.
Well, Chris, I would said Guardians of the Galaxy, then we went to Chris Pratt, and then
I'm so tired of hearing that shit about him.
No. Basically, Stephanie started off by saying, would her hot take be the fact that she actually like values Guardians of the Galaxy over like other properties in the MCU? And I was like, I think the only reason why people even like want to like come at you like that is because they can't disassociate their hatred for Chris Pratt.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, I'm so tired of hearing the internet say stuff like.
Oh, we already justified him. As a matter of fact, like I said, I like somebody's gonna come at us later and I'll say, "Oh, LeRon was s-wording for Chris Pratt tonight."
It's like, so remember when he like won? It was like his kid's birthday with his new wife, and like he was like, he thanked God for like his wife and his
the birth of the new child.
Yeah, and like
everybody came at him because like his first child like is like special needs basically.
Yeah, and like not thanking his ex-wife. First of all, who praises their ex?
Cancel culture some bullshit.
Who praises their exes? First of all, let's throw that out there.
Right, and just because he praises like one kid doesn't mean he just I automatically
he devalued the other kid. Yeah.
People have nothing else better to do. Get a fucking life. Sorry.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's oh my gosh, people just I hate people. Why do people exist?
So they can make video games.
It's fair. I like video games. I liked Guardians of the Galaxy. That was a very fun video game.
Yes, it was.
I think it was.
Still need to finish that one.
I think it was the third best.
I need to start it.
Third best game I played last year. On some days, it might be the second best game I played last year. But also, I didn't play very many video games last year, so it's fine. What else? What?
Oh, I got a hot take.
Yeah, hot takes. There we go.
Okay.
I kind of forgot. I got distracted.
I think the latest Batman movie, best Batman made.
That's kind of along the lines of me saying like this current Spider-Man movie is the best out of all 8 Spider-Man movies.
I will agree with you there too.
I was actually shocked at how much I liked the last Spider-Man movie. I just watched it like last week.
Man, the movie was so good. This is the first Spider-Man movie where I can say like it actually pulled emotion out of me. Like there was so much that went on in this movie that like it elicited all sorts of emotions out of you. Like you were happy, you were ecstatic, you were crying. Like there was all sorts of stuff going on in this movie. Like like you went through the spectrum of everything. You were happy, angry. You were happy, angry, sad, and there's 4 emotions. Why am I missing one?
It's I don't know.
Shocked.
Anxious.
Oh God.
Nervous.
God, the further away I get from grade school,
Pixar made a whole movie about this called Inside Out, LeRon. You could learn about all of them. Since you're such a big Pixar fan.
Oh, are we about to get back on that?
I don't know. I'm just messing with you. Sadness, joy, disgust, anger, and they don't list the 5th one.
Okay, happiness, disgust, anger, surprise, fear, and sadness. Okay, I can't say I actually had fear, but I did have surprise. I did have anger. I can't really say I had disgust, but there was happiness and sadness. So I had 4 of the 6.
I think, Spider-Man was really good. I was actually shocked. Like when I saw Spider-Man and X-Men in the movie theaters, that was like a big deal. Even though I was never a Spider-Man fan growing up, but like seeing X-Men and Spider-Man on the big screen was like a big deal back in before pre-MCU times, everybody. But like I really remember watching Spider-Man 1 and 2 and like spoilers, I guess, for No Way Home. If you haven't seen it, I don't, whatever.
No.
Really?
I'll take off my headphones.
Oh.
I'll take off my headphones.
Yeah. No, don't. Yeah.
No. Okay, then I won't spoil anything. But I agree with LeRon. I've never felt so many weird things watching a Spider-Man movie. So, Sorry, I forgot, Stephanie. You haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm waiting it to be available to stream. It's available to stream now, right, though?
Yeah, on Stars.
Yeah, Stars, I think.
Oh, okay. See, maybe I was like...
Yeah, this isn't going to be a Disney Plus.
Yeah, it not until like 2024, I think they said.
Okay, so. I can't wait that long.
Yeah. I rented it on Xbox for $4, so...
Wait, Corey, didn't I? Never mind.
No, you gave me Far From Home.
Far From Home, yeah.
Not No Way Home. So
Stephanie, I'll talk to you later.
Although, don't look for it on Xbox because it spoils the whole movie. The cover for the movie of the Xbox version spoils the whole movie. So
well, that's stupid.
Yeah. So, spoilers ahead, I guess. Yeah, hot takes and fandom, everybody. Hot takes. I've really learned a lot about myself in the last year with I unfollowed a lot of people that like, you know how you like fall into this thing where you follow a lot of people and then you realize a lot of people are saying the same exact thing and you just kind of tired of seeing the same exact thing. So like I just started unfollowing a bunch of people and kind of unsubscribed to podcasts because everybody's saying the same thing. Mm-hmm. And I just really felt myself exploring and being like, you know what? Yeah, I do like Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I like the open world checklist fest. I like my Switch. I like my Xbox. I like these games for reasons that people don't. It's kind of nice that I can just ignore people now.
It's good to kind of mute out a lot of that noise because you'll be not you meaning like everybody. Mm-hmm. People will start hearing and feeling their true opinions, and I feel like that's super important. I think a lot of us like, and I know for my side note, I just got it's not a pop-up. Did you know there's a Halo cookbook?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
there's a cookbook for every game now. There's a Tomb Raider one. Why
Halo? Is there like a complex cooking mechanism in there?
Master Chief needs to eat too, Stephanie.
Well, hold on.
But like, what's so special about Halo about what they eat?
Yeah, I'm curious. Was food actually featured in any of the various Halo games?
I don't know. I don't remember them
I
explicitly.
thought you were a Halo fan.
We've been over this, LeRon.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack.
By the way, Corey, Story and I are planning the Halo standard definition for the TV show, so you might want to jump on it.
That's not a standard definition. That's not retro. It's not even over. You can't do that for standard def.
He just wants to talk about the scene from the last game.
I haven't watched any of the show. I'm not subscribing to Paramount Plus for one show.
Hold on a second. Here's the reason why we came up with this idea because like I don't know anything about Halo, so I've just been watching the show.
And that is the worst place to learn anything about Halo.
Hold on, because I did look up on some things, and I understand now that this is what it's the other canon, the canon that exists in the I think in the novels.
I don't think it's that. The novels are canonical to the games. This is the only thing that's not canonical with the games.
Okay, fine.
This is the show.
Then fine. I just want to sit back and hear like you guys just like.
I haven't watched it.
That's about it. Well, that's why I'm. You will though. You will.
I don't have Paramount Plus. Where am I going to watch it?
You know what? I got you.
I don't.
I got you. I got you.
What have I started? I'm sorry.
No, like I don't care about the show. I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
When they're mine, then yeah, you're not invited to
completely destroyed.
The only reason why I was gonna watch it is because we were gonna do like special Arsenal X episodes on the show, and then obviously that show is on hiatus now, and I don't have to worry about it.
There's no reason why you can't break it out of mothballs for that.
I just don't want to watch it. I'm not like.
I get it. Okay, we can move on. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm about to trigger you guys. I'm sorry.
It's not triggering. I'm just having a conversation. I'm just having a conversation.
I haven't seen any of the Halo show, but I've heard about the Halo show.
I heard Master Chief takes his helmet off and has sex.
Yeah,
you've heard it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
I heard like the main plot isn't even about the Spartans.
Stop. What's so wrong about? Yeah, honestly, I feel like this is building up to the fall of Reach. I really feel like that's where this is going because I do know a little bit about Halo.
Well, yeah, doesn't the show like take place on Reach? Some of it take place on Reach.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it lead up to the fall of Reach? I thought that was like the premise of the. I thought that was the whole plot. Is that not the plot?
I really don't know. I don't know what's going on just yet.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm watching the show. This is brand new to me, man.
No, before the show started, the original plot synopsis I found online was like the Covenant are invading Reach, and Master Chief has to try to stop them. That's what I thought the show was about.
Oh, we know how that's gonna go.
So
I'm not even a fan of Halo, and I know how that's gonna go.
So I don't know. I just no. It's not that like I'm not interested in the Halo show. I'm just like, I'm not going to subscribe to Paramount Plus for one show. Even though, like, I think after the show's over, right now, I think you get 30 days for free through Game Pass Ultimate is one of the perks, I think. But I think you have to subscribe for a month to get a month free. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. That sounds obnoxious. Sounds like too much work. But also, I think the show is coming to Game Pass at some point. I think it's a feature of Game Pass is that it's going to end up there at some point.
I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Like right before the second season starts, I think they're going to put the first season on Game Pass.
Is that officially confirmed?
No, that's just my theory. It's my theory. I'm not like...
No, I don't think it's been canceled. I think I saw it got renewed.
It got renewed for a second season. They renewed it before it. They renewed it before
the third episode.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. Halo's one of those.
Okay, maybe I'm one of the dummies. They're keeping this show from getting canceled then because I watch it every week when it comes on.
No, my thing is but you subscribe to Paramount Plus for Star Trek. Like
so I was already in there.
You're already in. See, I mean it's not like you subscribe to Paramount Plus for Halo.
Well, do what one I forgot who said it in the Boss Rush community is just wait till all of Halo is out, then subscribe to Paramount for 1 month and we'll watch it all in 1 month. The end.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was gonna kick a can of worms of that.
No,
I'm sorry.
my thing with Halo is like it's fun, but then like I don't know.
I think what this Halo TV show did was what Metroid Other M did to Metroid.
But see, I like Other M. I didn't think it was bad.
Corey is so weird. Corey is so weird. Oh my god.
The cutscenes weren't great, but
it added these human emotions that seem very uncharacteristic to the character.
Well, how do we know Samus is not emotional though? Or are we talking about
she kicked Ridley's ass how many times, and then she gets PTSD.
Oh yeah, like last week we had this little game where we were like describe a video game badly, and I talked about a female warrior extincting 4 different species across the galaxy.
Yeah, but by that logic, like Iron Man and the Avengers fought a bunch of aliens and got sent into space, and the third movie's all about him having PTSD. So, I mean, that's like in.
Yeah, but it'd be like Iron Man kicking the same alien like 3 times, and then on the 4th time, all of a sudden it's like...
He did. He fought Ironmonger, he fought Whiplash, and then he fought...
Father.
My whole thing is, how do they keep resurrecting? Are all these characters just clones in the Metroid universe? Because, like, I'll be honest with you, I was really shocked when Kraid showed up, and I was like, wait, what is going on now?
I'm gonna be quite honest with you, LeRon. I don't think Nintendo's ever been concerned about canon or story or whatever. I think they just want to make sure you're having fun playing their video game.
Because Ridley's been in like every fucking Metroid game, even the Metroid games that were outside of his timeline. He's been in them.
Yeah, but
Ridley
I mean, like,
actually died in Metroid 3, and then the next one is a clone, the Metroid Other M.
3. What is Metroid 3?
Then you have a mecha.
Came into 4.
Yep.
It was the Frozen thing that the X got into. Omega, the Prime series actually happens, I think, before.
Yeah, Prime is supposed to take place before. Wait, does Prime take place before the original Metroid or before Super Metroid?
It at least takes place before Metroid 2, I think.
Okay.
Metroid Prime, the trilogy takes place in between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Okay.
I don't
know.
So
those Ridleys are all connected, but then Ridley officially dies in 3, but then he has a clone, which was another M, and that one got frozen in Metroid 4.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Yeah, Metroid 4, Metroid Fusion, you mean? Yeah, because
Fusion.
Because that one came back as an X parasite.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
See, I'm also a Metroid fan.
I didn't know that. All right, I'm ending the show here. I think this is a good place to stop.
This is wonderful. Like, wow,
I'm frozen.
We went from. No, you're not frozen. No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No. No. We went from. Honestly, did we even have topics tonight? I feel like we just started talking about one
Stephanie
thing.
had a topic.
I did. Well, Pat and I did, but
okay.
It's okay.
Oh, you didn't bring it up.
Yeah. What you got?
No, we need to do After Dark. No, it was just talking about cats and dogs and video games and what type of those games are better.
Well, we'll do it on After Dark.
Okay.
The best dog companion in any video game is Wolf Link Amiibo in Breath of the Wild.
Rush.
Yes.
Also, never played a Mega Man game longer than like a half hour.
Corey, you are.
I tried. They're hard.
If Boss Rush Network wasn't your baby, I'd fire you right now.
I mean, you're probably not the only person that wants to fire me. So
it's okay. We at the EXPcast will be planning our takeover again.
A new buyout.
A new buyout. Unfortunately, the $3.50 check bounced the first time, so we're gonna make a return though.
Look, if you can find if you send me the first half of the GameCube collection I had that's missing, then you can have Boss Rush.
I don't even know what you're missing.
It's nice. It's
I
nice
can tell you
I'm
missing Fire Emblem, 3 Zelda games, and Bat and Kato's Origins in the first game. So
I got Super Mario Sunshine and Tales of Symphonia. And Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventure.
Oh yeah, I have that one too.
Those are my only GameCube games because I sold everything else.
Tales of Symphonia is amazing.
I've got Metroid Prime. I've got I have Skies of Arcadia. Skies of Arcadia Legend.
I have everything from.
Game.
I have everything from Wind Waker through whatever letter is the last one, Z, I guess.
Oh, you got Pac-Man Versus?
No, who the hell has Pac-Man Versus?
I have it.
God, you suck as a Nintendo fan. What are you doing?
Okay.
I'm just kidding. What, Stephanie? Do you have Pac-Man Versus? Do you like Pac-Man Versus?
I had the Japanese Soul Calibur 2 for GameCube.
I don't know what that means.
It means it didn't have Yoda, Darth Vader.
No, the one for GameCube had Link in it.
Oh, yeah. It didn't...
Yeah, I just have an import version of the game. Damn.
Everybody just speaks Japanese instead of...
It has better art. It has better artwork. No, actually, no. It's not all Japanese. Well,
what are your favorite dogs or cats?
Everybody in Soul Calibur games speak their native languages, so a lot of it is Japanese.
I'm not that into Soul Calibur, so I didn't know that. Blinks the Time Sweeper is a cool cat.
We can chat about this on After Dark. It's fine.
Okay. Well.
Or not, whatever. I'm too tired to make a decision.
All right, well, I'm going to end the show here. I want to thank everybody for watching and or listening to the Boss Rush podcast. Remember, you can subscribe on your podcast service of choice. If you listen on iTunes or Spotify, please leave a 5-star rating. That would really help us out. You can also check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. Check out our other shows and content. Pat, thank you for your time this evening. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on the EXPcast right here on the Boss Rush Network. We have a Discord room in the Discord, and we release episodes every Monday and Thursday. Or at least we try to, when our schedules aren't super hectic like the last month. But yeah, give us a check. We basically consider ourselves Boss Rush drunken cousin, Eddie.
I love it.
Shitter's full.
Mm-hmm. That it is. And there's plenty of shit to go around.
Or like the drunk fun uncle.
Mm-hmm. We're the ones that you want to hang out with because we have all the cool shit.
Yep.
And then you have to go back to your parents at Boss Rush later.
Stephanie, where can we find you?
People can find me on the Twitterverse at Klimov, KLIMOV_author. Same thing with Instagram, but nothing exciting over there. You can find my articles on bossrush.net. I'm starting to slowly pick up and write again over there. And, of course, here and After Dark and Standard Definition, the Disney episodes.
LeRon?
All right, you can find me on social media at Exodus803, as well as my Twitch and YouTube channels, and also that's my gamer tag for PlayStation Network, Steam, and I think Xbox. Actually, don't quote me on Xbox. I think Xbox is slightly different. But also, don't forget, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/Exodus803. You have the Crossroads podcast where we talk about PlayStation, PC, and Xbox gaming over there. And then I'm on various standard definitions, including MCU, which you've heard earlier, and as well as the Mass Effect standard definition, and planning to make more standard definitions if Corey will loosen up.
It's called the Retro and Nostalgia Podcast. I don't know if you can do a show that's not even over with its first season.
I can be nostalgic about the fact that the first season is ending.
Questionable.
You guys remember that time when Master Chief had sex?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
with his helmet off.
And
it's like
unlike Lord Shaxx in Destiny, who had sex and kept his helmet on.
Hold on 1 second. Has Master Chief never taken his helmet off in any of the games? Have we ever seen him without his helmet?
At the end of Halo 5, you see them start to take his helmet off, and you see his chin, and then it fades to black.
Oh, does he have a butt chin?
And also, if you've ever seen BJ Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein, that's what his chin looks like.
So technically, they're not even breaking canon.
What do you mean?
They're not breaking canon. Like, he took his helmet off.
Oh my gosh. You can find me at IamCoreyNHD on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on Nintendo Pal Block and on various other things here on the Boss Rush Network. I want to thank everybody for watching and or listening to this episode. Remember to like, subscribe, share, rate, and review wherever you listen. And until next time, we love you. Goodbye.
Have a good one.